Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I am the Max with Few Trades. In the last part, we ultimately figured out who is behind the big whale-themed murder mystery that we've been blessed to be on this entire time, if I'm entirely honest with you. There have been twists and turns I could have never possibly anticipated, and I do not say that lightly. My god, what is even happening in this case anymore? I don't know, but it's amazing. And we're about to cross-examine an orca whale! Let's go! I am so ready for this! Leave it to you to think of something like calling Orla, Mr. Right. Well, she's the only one who knows all the answers after all. We're just gonna find a way to get that information out of that whale. Don't know how, but we're gonna make it work. I just talked to Pearls, and she said Orla seems to be feeling fine. Now we have to try and figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. Oh, I got theories and ideas. They're not even theories. I already be knowing, so you don't gotta be worrying about that. If we put Mr. Rhymes and Orla together, maybe we can get some kind of clue. Maybe we can piss him off by putting him within their presence? Maybe. I can't forget about that strange set of prints on Rhymes either. I really appreciate you're trying to save both Orla and me. It's what we do, girl. Don't even worry. I had no idea Marlin hated Orla like that. I feel like I've been shocked by a torpedo ray. And now I have to Google what a torpedo ray is. I assume it is of the manta ray family. But that is not something I am familiar with. Let's see. Okay, I mean, there's Torpedo Ray's Scuba Adventures, established in 1997. I don't think that's what she's talking about. It's just an electric ray? There are electric rays? Wikipedia, are you being serious right now? The electric rays are a group of rays, flattened fish with enlarged pectoral fins, blah, 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 blah. They are known for capable of producing... How long have manta rays been able to electrocute people? Or just shock them? Rather, again, you need to be very clear with this kind of distinction. Those are two entirely different things. If you're electrocuted, you've been murdered. You're dead now, because you've been executed electrically. Shocked. Or maybe they do electrocute. I don't know. I don't know the voltage that comes out of those things. I've never heard of them until today. Crazy. Of course he would hate the killer whale that murdered his girlfriend right in front of him. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Plume, you've been watching the trial? I just kind of figured you were, I don't know, done with the whole mess. Oh yes, I came to make a declaration of war! A declaration of war? I ain't built for combat! No matter what the results of today's trial, I will report the truth in my new book. Even if that truth goes against what I wrote in the Killer Whale. Oh. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just, you know, if we just prove everything is on the up and up and whatnot, then, you know, all of the, I was gonna say lies, but they're not lies. They're just all your misinformation will be cleared up, and that's a good thing. I don't know what the truth is. Not even about what happened a year ago. Dr. Crab. Ozra died right in front of my eyes, in the middle of a pirate show. She suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. Yeah. She didn't have a very good heart, so that obviously played a very large role in things. I'm guessing she kept it a secret. I mean, Sasha's doing that, so I guess they're both doing it. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, okay, I guess I do know why they did that, because it's the entire reason Sasha was mad at the captain in the first place, because she wants to perform, and, oh, you got a bad heart, I ain't letting you perform. I guess that's as simple as it is. The orca was singing a song and then started headbutting Ozra over and over. Finally, the orca took Ozra in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool. Just before she died, Ozra was holding her chest in obvious pain. She was holding her chest? Yeah! I think she had a heart attack. Wait a minute, could it be? Yeah, could be! It just might! I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either. What? I think the cause of Miss Summer's death might have been her heart condition. Heart condition? What heart condition? Never heard anything about it. Well, to be fair, it was a private medical matter, and essentially I shouldn't know about it, but I do, so don't worry about that part. Miss Summers had a prescription with Hickfield Clinic for a heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible her heart condition did. What? Ozra had a heart condition too? You didn't know either? What are the statistical odds of someone having a heart condition and their protege also having one while not being even remotely related, like familiarly? That's gotta be low odds. I guess she hid it from everybody, just like I did. Yeah, kind of comes off that way. So that means the orca was innocent a year ago too. It's just a theory, but I think the orca headbutted Ozra to check on her, and then did the lifesaver trick to rescue her. So there was no need to put the orca down after all. So you really did intend to put Orla down? No, Jack and I were against such a thing from the start. Huh. But you said you were going to euthanize the orca. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule, it's not a poison, but a sleeping drug, right? That's right. Even if Orla attacks someone, or even if the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demands she be put down. Am I misremembering? 'Cause isn't the lifesaver trick a new trick that Orla learned? Like recently, and it was a secret until it got brought up in court? I think that's one of her secret tricks. That she's not even, yeah, no, they're still practicing. That's what the dummy is for, so she's not even. So they've been practicing this secret trick for over a year? I guess that's possible. I don't know how long it takes to train an orca to do something. I don't know, just seemed kind of weird. Huh. Or even if the Center for demand she be put down. I never had any intention of killing her. I would use sleeping pills to make it look like she was dead and then set her free. That's not a terrible plan. That's why I purchased so many sleeping capsules. That's why? Y'all could have been honest to us at the start, you know, it would have helped. I never considered the possibility that that poor woman's death was illness. She seems pretty disturbed to be wrong. She really doesn't seem to like to be untruthful. I simply want to know the truth. That is why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's death, I was there at the request of the animal keeper. Marlon Rhymes? That is correct. That day, my client called me to ask me to investigate the orca pool. He must have wanted you to witness what Orla was going to do. Why did you decide to tell us this? My desire to protect my client was standing in the way of the truth. I couldn't allow that. You're surprisingly more upstanding than I anticipated you being. That's kind of awesome. I will be watching to see how this all unfolds. Good luck to you, blue and yellow duo. I mean, technically we're pink and white, but yeah, okay, thank you. I mean, honestly, Athena's more blue. Anyway, well, that was quite a bombshell she just dropped, and so casually too. That woman really is a free spirit. You can't contain her! Do you remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer? I might. Could you refresh my memory, though? That you'd expose any secret if it would help save Sasha? I remember. It's my duty as a lawyer. Well, I just wanted you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium secret. It may put me in hot water, but if it helps save the orca, let me clue you in on another secret. Focus on the orca's song. The orca's song, huh? What could he be hinting at? I think I know. We're playing this by ear. I don't want to get ahead of myself, assume that I know what I'm doing, and then, like, accidentally be, like, 15 steps ahead, and then end up tripping over myself trying to get to that point. We'll solve the problem as they arrive to us. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, Mr. Wright, looks like it's time. All right, let's go back in. We got a god-dang orca to cross-examine. You got it, boss. We're gonna go in there and save Sasha and Orla together. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Athena, let's go. I'm ready. I'm more ready than I should be. This is gonna be good. All right. The court will now reconvene. Is the witness, Aura Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready? Well, The orca is present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on. Not, you know, totally, but, you know, in a very general sense, maybe. Look, it's okay, it's okay. Look, we can make this work. We can make this work. Sweet, sweet. Oh, just as adorable as yesterday. Still wearing that nifty hat. I distinctly remember you being afraid of her on several occasions. The judge is a man of principle and a man of many faces. And sometimes he flip-flops between those two. It's okay. He's a good guy. Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness? The same way I always do, I guess. I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me. Oh, hello everyone. That young lady. Didn't I meet her once before a long time ago? Honestly, astute memory. I don't remember there being too many opportunities for them to meet, but yeah, that's awesome that he remembers. Yes, that's Pearl Faye, my old friend. Oh, hot diggity damn, that's awesome. Well, didn't she grow up to be a lovely young lady? She did! I'm so proud of her! Ah! Burn on my head! Burn on my head! Burn on my head! I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination. Bro, how about you chill yourself, all right? Ah, Mr. Wright, this is all your fault! Why are you dawdling? There's a bird on my head! How is this my fault? He was just responding to what you were doing. The court will now hear the testimony of Orla Shipley. Oh, I don't know the name of the person in court who, like, writes down everything that's said, but man, they're gonna have a fun time. How Orla was manipulated to do the thing. Fweet. Fweet, fweet. Fweet, 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 fweet. Fweet, fweet. Spankety, 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 click, click. Whirr! Click, click. Fweet, fweet. Fweet. Fweet, fweet, fweet. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca? Well, she is a key witness for the defense after all, sir. He is playing this dead serious, stone-faced. I could never. Immense respect to Phoenix for this. Dear God. Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking. And that's not necessarily a compliment. It appears this will be another one of those times. Yes! He's given me the go-ahead! Let's go! I'd now like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how he manipulated the orca. Hopefully Orla will have some kind of reaction. Ah! Fine by me, but not till happen, I tell ye. Fweet? Fwee, 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 fwee. I don't suppose you have any, like, therapy you want to do on the orca. Mr. Rhymes was right. Nothing happened. I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her? I know! Hang on. Yeah, no. Yeah. Summer's boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make the orca do tricks. The sound goes through the thing. All he has to do is play the old videos. Bing, bang, boom. I just don't have any idea on earth how I'm supposed to bring it up. Thonka, thonka. Right, Dono. I hope you'd realize that if you can't prove with this cross-examination how Rhymes controlled the orca, your defendant will be declared guilty immediately. Yeah, I'm aware of the stakes. Yes, I realize that. This is my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes commanded Orla to do her tricks. Please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I mean, there aren't exactly contradictions for me to work with here, so it's like, what am I supposed to do here? It's like, you say fweet fweet, but I, on the other hand, have it on good authority that what you actually said was click click whirl fweet. Like, that's not gonna help us here. I guess I'm just gonna press, it's like, hold it! Elaborate on that one, Orla! Do it! Miss Shipley, I'm afraid fweet 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 is not going to get us anywhere. This is your plan of action? Apparently! I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm hoping for the best. If you are incapable of interpreting orca speech, this entire exercise is folly. Objection! Let me work! I know what I'm doing! You leave the interpretation of Orla's heart to me. All right, girl, what you got to say? Let me hear it, let me hear it! Fweet? Fweet, fweet! Oh, Orla, you're so cute! Oh, Athena. Athena! What am I gonna do with you? Right, Dono? Surely you don't intend to continue this farce? I'm gonna continue this farce until I win. I do. Miss Shipley, please continue with your testimony. Continue. Tweet, tweet, click. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yes, clap, clap, clap. Slap, slap, slap. I see. Could you interpret that for the court, Miss Sykes? Whoosh! I'm getting a strong reading of happiness. Maybe she thinks she's doing a show. I demand serious witness testimony from a whale. Good luck with that. That's not gonna happen, my guy. You know what, if it's absolutely nothing else, this was worth it just to piss this guy off. This is hilarious. This is no time for fun and games. If you continue this mockery, I will subject you to 40 lashes with a wet fit. What a very Rolf tier threat. You get that one from the old country? I know you got this whole old-timey samurai thing going for you, but good lord, man. Not a wet noodle? That just sounds fishy. Hey, speaking from experience, anything is better than 40 lashes from a whip. Yeah, we got Francisco referenced! Let's go! I slapped my thigh so hard. Ow! The defense will please caution its witness to conduct herself with propriety. Click, click. Tweet, tweet! Hold it! That's a really good point. Could you continue with that? Instead of impersonating a one-orca band, could you show us the lifesaver trick? I guess Orla won't do what you want unless you give her the proper signal. I can do that, though! Oh, doesn't Orla sing beautifully? That's the most beautiful whale songs I ever did here. Taka's singing voice is much more melodic and clear. I'm a goddamn bird! Meh, neither one should quit their day job. Savage. I can't believe Phoenix really just went out of his way to criticize the singing talent of a whale and hawk. Astounding. Anyway, let's keep going. Tweet, tweet, tweet! Hold it! I don't even know if I'm supposed to be pressing all of these, but I have no regrets. Miss Shipley seems to want to communicate something. Tweet! Perhaps she's hungry? Miss Faye, could you give Miss Shipley a snack? A little snacky snack? Certainly. One moment.
Oh, hell yeah! Give me that fish!
Whee! What a heartwarming scene. It reminds me of my granddaughter with her pet. Granted, her pet is an ostrich. I don't even know where she got it, but yeah. Wow, your granddaughter must have a pretty large pet. Stop all this pet prattle and get on with the cross-examination! Tweet, 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 tweet! But she's such an adorable creature. I never get tired of looking at her.
Silence.
The judge is in control and in charge, legally speaking, so you can't make him stop. I, on the other hand, have had more than my fill of this tomfoolery. Enough is enough. Sounds like Prosecutor Blackwell is about to blow his top. Boy, what should I do? Should I continue the cross-examination? Okay, well, there's nothing to cross-examine. It's not what I need to do. What I need is just, I don't know. Is there a way to just go, hey, Judge, would it be cool if I played this video off this phone for you for a second? It would really help me out here. Like, is there a way to do that? If it's wrong, it's wrong, but I think I need to find another plan of attack here. I'm done playing games. I will now explain how Orla was manipulated by Mr. Rhymes. Is that Phoenix admitting that this was just for the lulz? In order to respond to a command, Orla needs to hear the sound of a whistle. But Mr. Rhymes isn't a trainer. I doubt he'd know how to give the signals himself. So that means he must have had help. That's the theory. So how did Mr. Rhymes issue commands to Orla? With this phone!
Take that!
I mean, if I had a girlfriend that perished, I'd never in a bajillion years delete any of the videos she ever sent me. Are you kidding me? Those are precious. Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers. Yeah. Azra used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azra take the videos on her TV phone. You know she was an expert camera woman. Most likely, Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, could I ask for your help? Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it? You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Azra Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla. Videos? I'm not too sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. Oh, Lord. I wasn't expecting you to become tech literate, but oh boy. My apologies to Marlin. Right, Dono. What are you up to? Making my point, mostly. Don't worry about it. You'll see in a moment. If Pearls can find those videos for me. There ain't no way he deleted them. Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos like you described. You did? Oh, thank you, Miss Faye. Just as I suspected. How did Marlin Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. His cell phone? Are you implying he used an app? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me to learn that someone made an app that could do that sort of thing, but that's not where we're going with any of this. Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command. Me? Can I do such a thing? You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Okay, but I'm gonna have to like fast forward through like 20 minutes of all sorts of stuff before it even gets to that point. It's really cumbersome. Before you do though, please put the practice dummy in the pool. Pearl coming in clutch in ways I never was prepared for. I was not prepared for them. Oy, the practice dummy, all right. Ah, she's ready, and it goes! She did that with dedication and grit. There, it sank to the bottom. Sweet. Now, I'll play a video. Check this mess. Sweet. What? Orla's diving down, heading straight for the dummy. Sweet, sweet, sweet! Well, there you go. What a smart girl you are, Orla. Good whale. That helps prove my point. At the very least, a little bit. It's ground to stand on. The lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick. Hell yeah. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Unbelievable. You actually pulled it off. Yeah, well, again, if you knew the first thing about Phoenix, you'd know that this was the only way things were ever gonna go. That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. Is Miss Faye an orca trainer now? No, you silly man. No, Your Honor, I'll explain after we try one more trick. Now, let's see if we can command Orla to do the singing trick. Miss Faye, if there's a video of the singing trick, please play that. Just using my own phone as a reference, it's not like they're labeled. Certainly. Let's see, is it this video? Sweet! Oh, here we go! Iconic. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. It sure as all heck was, Pearls. Ho ho! What a lovely singing voice. He's so fed up. It wasn't bad. Ha! Ha! Slightly jealous. By the way, how did Miss Faye give the orca those commands? Marlin Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend, Ozra Summers, sent him. They're videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla. Oh my, anyone at all? Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. I mean, Pearl just did it. All they would have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. I'm getting the sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Let the man do it! I want to see it. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here? Oh, God, do I send it to the cloud? What's the cloud? How do I do this? Got him. All right, I'll try playing one. Check this mess. Hey, check-a-ka! Oh. Well, that was charming and adorable, but also the whale had an entirely different voice actor from the one that we're experiencing now. For shame! Look at this continuity error. How dare you? So this was a training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me. Well? I mean, we do know that there were apparently 2 songs. Okay. Crossing bridges as we get to them. If the orca can be commanded using videos on a cell phone, then that means that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now. Well, now he's just gonna rap his way out.
Silence.
Ah, come on. What now? I have to commend you. That was very good proof. I concede Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have had to use those videos. Surely you admit it's a possibility. She could have easily had Norma de Plume witness the singing and the lifesaver trick. So he's trying to argue it was equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute. That's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing! As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Okay, some pieces are definitely floating in my brain, but I'm not connecting them yet. Hang on. The culprit made sure Miss de Plume heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Could Sasha have shown these 2 tricks to the witness? No! Wait, hang on. Yeah! Orla performs 1 trick per signal. She can't do 2 at a time. That's not a thing. Yeah, no. No, she couldn't have. No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenge me to a battle? I hope your sword is sharpened. I mean, again, I'm really more of a spearman sort of situation here, but, you know, I'm ready, sure. Let me see those sword skills of yours. No, don't you worry, my sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the 2 tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time. It should be the whistle? Yeah? Miss de Plume said in her testimony that she witnessed these 2 tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform 2 tricks at once. That's just not a thing. She performs only 1 trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding her correctly? That is an absolutely great comparison. Good job, Judge. Yeah, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge is a dog. Would it shock you? What? He looks like the type. Old people love having pets. I mean, everybody does, but old people should have them. Oh, he's laughing. The bird is laughing too. What a farce. So are you saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? Hey, quit munching on that thing, you weirdo. Ha! If the creatures on trainer couldn't do it, how could I? Yeah, that's a mystery, isn't it? Boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully. Yeah, I kinda do. The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. Do you get what I'm going with it? Because it's an aquarium. It's wordplay, I think. If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out? No thank you. I don't want that. So Orla can't do 2 tricks at a time, but Miss de Plume saw her do it. This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere. Was Miss de Plume lying? No, at this point I don't think she has anything to hide. Or is it not true that Orla can't do 2 tricks at a time? But Miss de Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing. If it really is impossible for Orla to perform 2 tricks at once, then maybe either the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked? Faked? Yeah, actually. That's doable. Yeah, maybe Orla only performed 1 of the tricks. But it was made to look like she performed 2.
Silence.
Maybe How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture?
Those are kinds of evidence.
Sounds like I'd better present some evidence here, and fast. Oh boy, although I am concerned about your profuse sweating. Why are you only worried about that now, man? Come on. Come on. All right then, anyway, I have to ask you, okay. Which of the two is faked, the lifesaver trick or the singing trick? I mean, I don't know how exactly you could fake the lifesaver trick, but I mean, couldn't you just play the song? like we have a video of the orca singing the song. Just play the video. That works, don't it? I think it do. The defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was faked. And on what grounds do you base your assertion that the singing trick was faked? Okay. Hang on. Yeah, no, this is where the whole two songs thing starts becoming a thing. Okay. Yeah. The show song that they do is different from the one to Plumer. Yes! Let's go with this! This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. But Miss DePlume said this song is different from the one that was sung a year ago. The song is different? Please, listen to the song in the video from a year ago sent to the cell phone. Listen! Listen! Okay, so I'm realizing my horrendous mistake all this time and how I wasn't able to tell the difference between the two songs. It's because I was focusing entirely on the noises that the whale was making, and I entirely missed that the complete and total instrumental was entirely different. I must have been distracted in those videos too. That does not look good for me. Oh boy. Oh, that's a hole I ain't gonna dig myself out of anytime soon. Oh boy, okay. Anywho, it sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Faye earlier. And yet, this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue the command to Orla to sing. By having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in the cell phone video, the true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this! Oh my god, my music is playing, let's go!
Silence!
No! I'm on a roll! But Mr. Plume said she heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think that? How was the song recording played? Is that all I have to answer? I intended to explain that too, of course. But, what? Why, did you think that was the big gotcha? That I wouldn't have an answer to that? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool visitor corridor. Marlon Rhymes played the song recording by using this. There's a whole ass freaking sound system, whatever the hell. Come on, man! This is kindergarten stuff. Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool visitors corridor. And any difference in like audio quality or the direction of the sound, all of that could easily be just, you know, pushed aside because she thought she saw a whole ass murder take place. She ain't gonna be focusing on that. There's a speaker in that corridor so that visitors can hear the orca sounds. And to claim the song was played from that speaker? How? Here's how Rhymes played the song over the speaker in the visitors corridor. I can only assume it's this walkie-talkie that I don't think I've ever used up to this point. Take that! Let's go! Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song in the video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her hear Miss Summer's whistle signal too. He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. Go on! This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? Yarr! Okay, please stop bleeding on the floor. You did it! Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright's swashbuckling lawyers to win any case. Oh boy, do we get to wear hats? I don't remember agreeing to that name. It's a good name, though! You gotta let Athena do her thing more, okay? So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. See, we will need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth. And put down that big-ass fish, goddammit! Oh, God, he's going for the chomps again. Gross. Hate it. So I used a walkie-talkie, you say? Yar! God, I hate this noise. Sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It be impossible, says I. How do you says I? What do you mean, impossible? I shall sing ye a little shanty, dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now. Are you a... Wait, I'm sorry, we're gonna do what now? Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, this is just stupid. Okay, here we go. What do you mean the diss in a phoenix? Oh. Yo, walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Broke before to blew him onto scene. Broke before Wright could ever dream. A legit goof during cleaning time, eh? But Bill sucking lawyers spitting lies. That orca, yo, don't listen to me, Kay. Kill the cap. Yo, you so cray-cray. Your rapping kind of blows chunks, dude. Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken? Of all the flimsy excuses, that was uncalled for. You hurt my feelings. You probably broke it on purpose after the fact. That be untrue, little lassie, although I can't prove when it really was. Lucky be it for me, ye lawyers be the ones who have the proving to do. That much is true, and that sucks. After everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it. All right, then fine. Oh, God, he's schmoovin'. He's schmoovin'. Nobody has ever schmooved on the bench quite like this guy. You gotta give him credit for that much at the very least. Okay, all right. Although there's a contradiction. My freestyle is mad dope, yo. Gah! Anyway, broke before to plume onto scene. Broke before Wright could ever dream. Can we talk about this a little? Do you have some way of proving that statement? It's our job to do the proving.
Silence.
Yeah, all right. The burden of proof is on you. If you can't do that, then we can end this cross-examination right now. Oh, God. Ahoy! Yo, ahoy! Proof that it broke? Bro, you a joke. Lag even a second and you gonna choke. Right, wanna press on every word. Nope, judge gonna judge undeterred. You got front, then bring the pain, or stop and walk away at shame. Ah, he makes me so mad. We gotta come up with our own freestyle, boss. Girl, I wanna see that from you. Let's get him back with evidence instead, shall we? No singing. I've heard Athena sing, all right? She can do it. Witness, please continue your testimony about the walkie-talkie. I think I need some kind of something or another to work with here. So I do actually think I need to press stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep on doing that for a bit, I suppose. You made a big blunder? What happened? After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me. It does indeed appear to be broken. With me walkie-talkie broken, there be no way I could have done what you said. I ain't giving the orca commands. Oh, your walkie-talkie broke. Isn't that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose. Miss Lawyer, none of your false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be your proof? I don't have any proof. This walkie-talkie was broken. It throws a monkey wrench into my whole theory. When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday, he must have already been confident I wouldn't be able to prove anything. Haha! You'll ne'er get me to agree that poxed orca be innocent. If something be not done about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. That orca killed the captain! It turned me! So you intend to continue to claim the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. Now then, right, Dono, what's your next move? Your Honor, I would like to examine that walkie-talkie, if you don't mind. Certainly, here you are. Okay, let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken. If he gave Orla that command, then it couldn't have been broken at the time. Fair enough. Huh. Haven't had to do this in a long time. Okay. A day to examine if I notice anything of interest. You can also zoom in with the X and B buttons to get a closer look. Now, let's check every last inch of it. We're looking for those suspicious crannies. Let's go! All right, so what are we working with here? Oh. Okay, well, that looks suspicious to me. Eh? Look at these. They look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right. A bite this big? I wonder if it was Orla. I mean, it couldn't have been a gator. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks? Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday? That we most certainly did. It was the walkie-talkie Azra used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azra up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azra's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. Yeah. Rhymes said this walkie-talkie was his. But could it be? Not all about it, don't you agree? You just took it. You nicked it. You yoinked it. Ah, time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the orca. Just say Sasha says I. Nah, I ain't doing that. Yeah, nah. Now that I'm finally a lawyer again, how could I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable? Yeah, stubborn one ye be. There's another pot and kettle situation. All right. That orca, you don't listen to me, Kay. Kill the captain, you so cray-cray. All right, so I don't get any, like, new stuff? Okay. Now what do I do? We tried pressing him, but it didn't change anything. Oh, I don't know about that. His statements might not have changed, but the meaning of one of them may have. Oh, really? You caught something? And that one statement just might be the breakthrough we need. Oh, okay, well that's just a big fancy pants way of saying start pressing the stuff again. Walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle do you think it's this one? Whatever, I got nothing to lose. Let's just press everything. Let's keep going. Are you sure it was your walkie-talkie? You could have stolen a broken walkie-talkie from someone else. Ah, if ye be accusing me of thievery, let me see your proof. Okay, sure. Why not, I guess? The evidence tells you who stole the walkie-talkie from. Yeah, I can just, was it not? Yeah, he doesn't have it, so, yeah.
Take that!
That would make sense, yeah? Oh, the music stopped, so yes, that did make sense. According to the defendant's statements, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body. Gah, methinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken, be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has naught to do with mine. Well, that's a load of hooey. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence!
I will not allow such leading questions, right, Dono? If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence! Certainly, I plan on doing just that. I mean, I'm gonna do my damn best is what I'm gonna do. Please look at these tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Oh yes, I see them. The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Azra Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth. If this is Mr. Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Rhymes' walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command the orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. Slam! The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley. Wanna bust out an objection? Anybody gotta hold it? What's coming up next? Sink me. Yarr! Did we do it? Because that didn't... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer. What? He still won't admit it? This walkie-talkie be mine, says I. Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it? I've had many the run-in with that orca myself, She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. Evidence of our fights are carved here into me body. My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth mark scars in your skin. What? Ugh, come on, are those really scars from being bitten by... What else would they be, dude? Oh boy. Ahoy! Yo ho ho ho! You want answers? I got some, mate! These scars from Orla, that's right! Dem girl can put up a nasty fight! That orca bit me and left me scarred! Had a rep to protect, so I went in hard. So Mr. Lawyer, I win, just being frank. I hate that! And Orla, you get to plank. Never be frank! Never be frank! I can't let him run this show, no matter how his rhymes be fly or whatever. I have to find a way to prove that walkie-talkie belonged to the victim. And he can forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished, even though it's made out of plastic. Don't judge me. This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something is different about them compared to the other tooth marks we've seen. Do I have another tooth mark that I can compare this to? Anything else that's been bitten? I don't think so. If you want me to compare something, I need something to compare to. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that immediately, yeah, okay. Huh. The only ones I remember are the ones on the practice dummy. And yeah, no, I do see a difference. It's slight, but it's there, which I'm confused by now that I think about it. That implies Orla, like... wait. Can whales regrow their teeth? Is that a thing? I don't actually know. No, well, no, I don't think so. It's just a tiny difference that might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. If I can figure out what's different about the bite marks, maybe I can somehow prove Rhyme's walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Think, Phoenix. You can turn everything around right here and now. Oh my god! Ah! We're brain blasting! I thought this was an Apollo thing, but no, apparently we don't care if anybody can do it! Time to review the facts we have so far. With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento from Ozora Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it's indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie could prove it belongs to the victim? The tooth marks. Tooth marks on the walkie-talkie! We have two pieces of evidence with tooth marks, the walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about these two pieces of evidence? Tooth marks are different. One has a missing tooth, two different bite mark patterns. When I look closely, I see two different mark patterns. Two variations. Wasn't there a trick of Orla's that had two different variations as well? Yeah! Wait! A year ago, the orca song and teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could be the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact that the orca's tooth marks and song were different a year ago? New tooth grew and it was a different orca. I don't think orcas can regrow their teeth. But if there was more than one, why did nobody ever bring it up? Is that it? I'm starting to think there are two different orcas. The one a year ago and Orla now. And if the orca a year ago wasn't Orla, it means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Brain blast achieved, jackass! I seldom understand what's going on, but Phoenix does, so we're rolling with it. Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought there. Is everything all right? I just realized something astonishing, Your Honor. Thonka thonka. Your face is what's astonishing, right, Dono? It's covered by a mask. How could you tell? Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell. Ooh, nice clapback. And what is this astonishing thing you realized? Until just now, I thought the orca at Shipshape Aquarium a year ago and Orla were the same orca. However, two inconsistencies led me to a new fact. And that fact is that there might be two Aura Shipleys! What? Two different orcas? But that's impossible! No, it's merely improbable! Ow! That would explain the whole thing, because if Orla was blamed for... If Orla had been blamed for Azura's death a year ago, and I remember bringing it up, it was like, there was... Okay, well, why are they gonna put Orla down for this one, but not the one before? If that's the case, then they did, but it wasn't the same orca! Order in the courts! Explain yourself. What is the basis for this preposterous claim? The orcas show a show song a year ago and the one now are different. I believe it's because the orca a year ago was a different orca. Two different orcas, two different songs. It explains the show song contradiction. What be this Bilgewater talk? I don't understand. I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out in your lies. You claimed that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true! Lies upon lies! The two different bite mark patterns on the walkie-talkie and on the dummy proves this! Two different patterns, you say?
Silence!
Never! Not when I'm rolling! While I will concede there is a possibility that two different orcas exist, couldn't we quite literally just ask anybody that works at the damn aquarium? Yo, were there two orcas? Oh yeah, why didn't anyone ask us that? Come on! Bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more conclusive evidence. All right, I'll show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than the bite marks patterns, does he? Okay. The orca a year ago and Orla have different songs and different teeth. Don't I have two videos on hand that can be used to compare those differences? Yeah, I mean, I do. I will now submit two videos with which the different songs and teeth can be compared. Yeah, I want this.
Take that!
There you go. And here is the other!
Take that!
Just look at both of them, I guess. I can wait. I got nowhere to be. Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As discussed, the two orcas are singing two different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the two orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim their teeth are different? Well, let's look for shots in the two videos where the orca's teeth are showing. Like this one right here. This is Orla in the recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth. Oh, what a healthy smile she has. I'm a bit envious. Ah, Judge, you having teeth trouble? That sucks, dude. Next, let's take a look at the TV phone video from a year ago. I didn't even... Was that always there? I didn't notice that. That is such a tiny detail. Also, I might not have been looking at the orca. Anyway, just as I thought, their teeth are different. I believe this smile looks a little different from the one we saw a moment ago. As you can see, the orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off. If the teeth are different, then... Yeah, if the teeth are different, they of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see the one tooth is missing from the pattern. I see it, just like the smile of the orca in last year's video. What you gotta say about that one? The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca. Two different orcas? I can't believe it. I guess, yeah, you wouldn't. You couldn't have known, otherwise you'd have absolutely no reason on... Oh, you had a vendetta on the wrong mammal. Oh, that's an unfortunate thing to learn. You did a murder trying to kill something that wasn't even... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, the statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. And the only person who could have stolen it is The true culprit, Marlon Rhymes! You know it's real when the 3D spin happens. No. You got it all wrong. It be all the fault of that orca. Whoa. Ye got it all wrong! This is extravagant. Blimey! It be the orca's fault! This can't be! Yeah! They're getting very creative with these breakdowns. Once again, I'm too weak to help anybody. Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Orla Shipley. Sasha Buckler? Yes, Captain Judge? Is what Mr. Wright's claim true? Are there two different orcas? The secret that Shipshape Aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca's song. He hinted it would be a clue. Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla is the second Orla Shipley. There actually used to be two orcas at Shipshape Aquarium. I used to call the first Orla Shipley just Aura for short. Aura and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. But Orla was in bad shape, and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so we decided to keep them on at Shipshape Aquarium. Why didn't you say anything about there being two orcas? Yeah, that's what I don't know. Well, because after the accident a year ago, Orla was put down. What? Orla is dead? Yeah. The Center for Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently, the captain and the ship's doctor begged them. We put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. Anyway, after the accident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Orla in the pirate show as Orla Shipley. He asked us to keep quiet about Orla's death until the time was right. What a surprising and complex tale. Yeah, wow. Did all Shipshape Aquarium employees know about this? No, just a select few of us. Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it? Of course not. How would I? Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start? Yeah. I planned to do it during the cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sasha's life was in danger. Sasha trusted that orca, just as much as Ozra did. I wanted to protect her. Oh, that sucks. I mean, obviously there's no excusing what he did, but that blows. I couldn't help Ozra, so I felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do. My duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill the orca. I even fought with sharks. But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the orca. And that is why you killed Jack Shipley? Now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense. Report from the crime lab? In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim lying on his back. I do, yeah. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rhymes' handprint. His handprint? I didn't know how it fit in with the case until I heard Rhymes' story just now. But now we can imagine the reason for it being there. Rhymes must have made the handprint when he fought with the victim over the orca. I don't Continue. A handprint made during a struggle? I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict. You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide to hell. Get on with the verdict, your baldness. It seems this unprecedented trial that began with an orca as the defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha is saved! Orla's going to be so happy! Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Why do I still have this strange, nagging feeling? Rhymes' handprint on the victim's right wrist. Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the orca? Yeah, no, I don't think it was. I can't shake the feeling that handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth? We can't have that! That's our whole thing! Very well. This court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler.
Hold it!
Oh, God. Those girls are so silly. Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? I want the truth! I would like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just submitted. Let's go! What complaint could you have? You're about to get your not guilty verdict. I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of the case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men. Not the result of a fight. Then what do you suggest it was? Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember that evidence we found at the show stage? The one thing we hadn't used this entire trial? Evidence? What evidence? That mysterious mark might be the key to understanding the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence that will expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with Mr. Rhymes' unnatural handprint. This one here, their rhymes, there's something odd about them. They're in a weird position.
Take that!
And I think I might know why. But I don't know why he would lie. Marlon Rhymes left behind a very unusual set of fingerprints at the show stage. In what way were they unusual? They were right hand prints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. Huh. Looks like the ladder is being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's right wrist shows it was held with a powerful grip. Marlon Rhymes grasped the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position... Gripping the victim's wrist? Then he must have... It means Mr. Rhymes was actually... That's right. If we couple the unnatural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints... He was trying to save him! We see that Marlon Rhymes was trying to save the victim's life. What? But why did he lie about this? But that can't be. It's impossible. Why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself? Yeah. Mr. Rhymes, we want to hear the truth directly from you. I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why? Why did you have to figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die. So is what the defense is claiming true? The captain. He found out I drained the show stage pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then, he slipped. Captain, give me your left hand! No, Marlin, you'll fall too! Forgive me, Marlin. I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. But please, please don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's, and not yours. Hey. Captain! So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim? Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. The captain died because of me. And then on top of it all, I used his body to frame Orla. I was gonna kill Orla. She wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pay for it all with my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Ozra's death. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summer's death. Not even the first Orla Shipley was responsible for her dying. Orla, of her own accord, was trying to save Miss Summer's life. What? What are you talking about? Ozra Summers suffered from a heart condition, but she didn't tell anyone, and she performed in the pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure she didn't think Orla attacked her. There's nothing to avenge. No way. A heart condition? She's never said a word about it. Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her. So I wanted to get revenge all this time? For nothing. That sucks, dude. So neither case was murder. Not a year ago, and not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. Marlin, you better come back to Shipshape Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Orla and I and everybody will be waiting for you. Damn. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up. For the sake of those who are gone as well. I promise to make up for what I've done. Even if it takes me my whole life. Mr. Wright. Sasha. Thank you. I'm getting a little emotional. Oh my god, why is this goofball case also heart-wrenching? How did this series do this? Well, I've seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this. I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Nah, man, we got so many more trials to do together, man. Don't be talking like that. Is that praise or a diss? It could be a little of both. Now then, the court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler, not guilty! Bring in the confetti! Court is now adjourned. Whoa, hang on. Oh man, I can't remember off the top of my head, but have we ever had a post-trial like wrap-up somewhere other than the lobby office? I don't think we have. Congratulations on your win. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you for even being here. I'm still happy about that. Thank you for all your help today, Pearls. All I did was have fun with Orla. Tweet! 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 I am an orca! Orla, I'm back! Oh, I missed you, girl. Oh, I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great. Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Orla and I are both really grateful. Yeah! I will now act out me gratitude with a little performance. Yeah! Miss Orca Lover, don't you think you'd better take care of your health first? Oh, all right, fine, I promise. No more shows until I'm better. I don't want anybody to worry about me after all. And I don't want you dying, girl! You gotta live a long-ass life. Good, I'm glad that's settled. Hey, buddy, Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of the aquarium's secrets, didn't you? It was the only way to get the truth and all the truth, yo. I'm sorry, Dr. Crab. That's all right. I'm glad. It was kind of hard to tell. Although, thanks to you, they now know where you're using the illegal torpedo system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. That writer lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. She said she's going back to look into getting the law changed. Really? Wow. Go Mr. Bloom. She sure is a powerhouse. A very worthy ally indeed. There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? We don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down on my calendar? Oh, you mean meet the captain at the orca pool at 7 a.m.? That note meant the orca pool of the Supermarine Aquarium, not ship shapes. What? Why were you supposed to meet there? Jack and I, we visited the Supermarine Aquarium once a month. Any idea why? To get dolphin therapy treatment? No, silly! Remember, I told you! Jack and I were against putting the orca down from the start. You mean, we just pretended to put the first Aura Shipley down. Wait, what? The Supermarine Aquarium is harboring her for us. What? So, that talk about large amounts of money you were paying them. Weren't a bribe? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. We were paying for Aura's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Now it's been proven she was innocent all along. I think we can bring her back soon. Until then, keep it under your hat, okay? Well, holy crap! What was he telling you about? Oh, nothing much, don't worry. It's just gonna be an amazing surprise later, Athena. You're good, don't worry, girl. By the way, Orla wants you to give her a little celebratory prize. Is that what the fish has been for this whole time? Tweet, tweet, tweet! Orla specifically requested that you give it to her, Phoenix. All right, fine. Let's see, what can I give her? This fish I've been keeping in my pants!
Take that!
It's a little old and very stinky, even for a fish. Orla's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Oh, Phoenix, you massive dink. Aren't you lucky? That's Orla's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Tweet, tweet! Oh, Orla, I want to be next. Ah! And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. God damn, what a trial to have on your comeback tour, dude. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own as a lawyer. More? What? Hey-oh. Okay, cool, let's go! Ahoy! What day it is, what time it is, irrelevant. It's been a while since I visited Shipshape Aquarium. Now that Sasha's recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. I think I'll wander around a bit. Phoenix is there solo? Hi, Phoenix. Hope you enjoy the show today. The orcas are excited and ready to go. Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy. Wait a minute. Did you say orcas? As in plural? Yep, let me show you. Left feet! Behold! Double the orca! What? 2 Orlas! Don't tell me. Yep, you caught it right. Orla Shipley the First has returned to Shipshape Aquarium. Yahar! We be the 3 pirate sisters, gar. We be out to stop the evil Scallywag League led by Red Stash and the Giant Octopus. Well, I don't want to get in the way of their rehearsal. Guess I'd better go. Awkwardly walking backwards. Well, if it isn't Blue Boy. Did you come for my book signing? Oh, Mr. Blue. There's a book signing? Yes, my new book is just out. It's called Shipshape Aquarium. Don't pull the plug. The book signing will be held here in the room. After all, the vet owes me a favor. She got them to approve the use of the torpedo. I'm grateful. But why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day? My next work will be entitled Sniper, the Penguin Leaves the Nest. I am a very small piggy! Ah, crick, crick, whoa! Ow, damn. Ah, stop this cacophony! Why am I surrounded by carpent females? Gee, Dr. Crab gets all the ladies. I guess I'll leave him to it. Whoop, almost time for the show. I'm out of here, woo! Yo, Trucy's cameo, let's go! I get the feeling that's kind of all we're really getting out of Trucy in this game. I'd like to be wrong, but so far. Where have you been, Daddy? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village. Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, girls. By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be in today's show. A certain someone? I wonder who it could be. Well, it's almost time. The show's just about to start. All right, let's go to the show stage then. I mean, I have my hope for who it could be. I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright. I forgot I gave him that outfit. I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy I want to dive in the pool. You better not. I think they'd call security. You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena, but Red Stash is the best swimmer of all. Who have you got playing Red Stash's role? Sasha, Orla, and Aura are ready to go. Hey, I know that voice. Yep, human know it. Marlin is back and he's playing the role of Red Stash. Well, I'll be goddamned. I mean, I guess it just said months later. There was no actual, word on how many. I don't know how long rehabilitation lasts. It'd be the new Swashbuckler Spectacular. Hope you enjoy it, me buckos. Do I get to see it, or? Nah, I guess I don't. Leave it to imagination. Okay.
And so, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky. As for me, I set foot into the world of law once more as a full-time lawyer.
Man. Okay, so guys, I'm just gonna be completely real with you. I'm gonna be completely 100% real with you. I would admittedly, I need to not look. I've been, in case you're curious, I've actually been navigating these menus by sound this entire time, because I know that there's spoilers all over the damn thing. Anywho, well, not looking. I'll just turn my head. I want to just let you guys know, I'd have to look through all of the cases again and re-immerse myself with every single one. But I'm going to make a call here. I think this might be one of my favorite cases in this series. I think it might actually be one of the best. I need to really think it over and analyze and gather my thoughts and maybe not have such a recency bias going on. But I feel pretty confident about that. This was a wonderful case. I sincerely hope you all had a ton of fun with this one. I sure as all hell did. And I will see you all next time for another case. Let's see what happens next time. I am hyped. See you then.